Are you there? Mr. Mbugua, one. Mbugua? All right. Engineer Bundi?
Great. Kyoto Socha and everybody else. Now, it's great that people are waking up to do something that is worth doing, being involved in spaces where people thought we couldn't be. Today, as a matter of fact, I'm joining a few of my colleagues in court as they go file a few papers around this impeachment and pushing this guy out. Okay, it's not necessarily about the guy, but the system. And I think it's something that people need to be very clear about, that we may not necessarily be looking at, what do you call this? Ruto must go as a Ruto the person, but the system itself. That way, these minions and dimwits who go around talking about what if Ruto leaves, how are we going to survive with Gashagwa or Wetangula or whatever, we put that nonsense to rest. We want a reset of the systems, and we are starting from the head. And from the head going down, we are not going to spare anybody. I think our store has enough arrows to fix the entire system to the chief clan elder all the way down, but we want to sort it from the head. And because anyway, the head is what gives direction to the body. Now, second bit, something kidogo out, but which I think we need to take into account, and the wakilis in the group could also help us in that. I think as we do this, the lawyers should start thinking about how best can we sort the electoral commission. So I think that's where some nonsense also happens. I've been involved in elections for 3 cycles, in the tech aspect of it, the policy and strategy, in different parties, and of course the IIC when it was IC before it became IBC. And I'm noticing there's a process going on now about getting the commissioners into office. And if you're not keen on that, we could be played on day one, and people will keep telling us, follow the law, or that the time doesn't allow this, whatever nonsense comes in. I think Ndego and the team, Kibe Munga and everybody else, we need to put our foot down and be very clear about the kind of people we want in those roles. Number 2, we actually may need to push or probably even get a court order to actually audit or reset the entire IEBC from the sweeper all the way up. Can you imagine this? IBC since inception has never run an election that was clean, that was uncontested. Okay, we may not put that on them, but when Maraga cancelled this entire, an entire election, we should have pressed our reset buttons. We have the same faces leading the, most of these things happen at the secretariat level. We have the same faces running the tech. We have the same faces running the legal, the same faces running our county IBC offices. Literally nothing has changed. And I think that should be our next front. And as we go through the ups and downs of trying to do everything legally, I'm thinking we actually have an option of going extra constitutional if they keep giving us headache along the way. And hata our judges tunaanza kuwasalimia in due course. Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you so much. I think the other co-host just dropped. I'm trying to reconnect him back. So I see Afro is here. Afro, good morning, bro.
Good morning. Hope you're well. Hope this evening is okay. Uko aje?
Mimi niko poa. Sawa. So welcome, Afro. Anytime you feel like you can jump in, just feel free.
Hey.
Who is speaking? Raymond?
Yeah, I just want to put my 2 cents in, and I think it's time to go very radical, and we infiltrate each and every organization possible and try to leak all information online through either blogs. People should create blogs that we wholeheartedly kind of dedicated to any corruption, anything that we see that is out of line with either economically or corruption, like the JKIA scandal, we should infiltrate everywhere possible, because this is the places they're hiding their loot. So any contracts that are awarded to these cronies or people who are connected to politicians, we need to expose that. Like, let's make sure that we put everything in the public domain. So we start from the inside, because it seems that the police and people who are uneducated, mostly in the rural areas, they don't even know what's going on, because it's very disheartening to see like people in Mombasa, people in Kisumu, or those environments cheering for somebody who literally has killed people in the last 48 hours. 60 people seem to have died for nothing. And people are saying, oh, and putting their fists up. Like, that is very disheartening, especially somebody like me who am in the diaspora, and I sent quite a bit of money for t-shirts to be printed and all this and all that to facilitate this movement. But I'm just one person, but we all have to be hands on deck. If these people come to the Western world, we will really protest and make sure we expose them. By the time they land, they'll have nowhere to sit comfortably anywhere around the world. That's all I wanted to say. But now it's time to infiltrate from the inside, from the outside, everywhere. And we make sure we shame them 100%. So that's my contribution. Thank you.
Okay. So, Abdul, you there?